So, my name is Romeo, I'm from Romania and I'm in Poland for 10 years. Troszeczkę mówię po polsku. Actually, Poland decided that she wants me. Yeah, because of work mainly. I was in India, I was working for this big corporation, and after India, I was like invited to come here and work in. So to be honest, after 1 year, I said I would stay 1 year, but the number of beautiful people in one place it's quite high in Krakow, so then I decided to stay here. I mean, come on, you can find Polish, Belarusian, Ukrainian, one of the most beautiful genes in Europe, so I decided to stay. I run a small boutique agency here, mainly working with IT and technology companies. So yeah, I work in marketing and sales mainly, B2B, enterprise sales. So I help different IT companies actually engage with bigger corporations or bigger organizations. Yeah, okay. That's what I do. My relationship with Polish people is very good. My relationship with Polish language is very bad. Mainly because we are a Latin speaking country, right? So we can speak Italian, Spanish, French easily. But when it comes to this je and she, it's very hard to put so many letters next to each other that are, you know, vocals. So that's why my relationship is quite bad. I don't know much about the Ukrainian, but I will tell you, and I think it's similar in Ukraine, like in Romania. If you are, let's say, at your home and you are, let's say, you know, cooking, watching something, and people might just come to your place just because they were around without announcing, yeah? So they just pop in and say, hey, Romeo, what's up? Or come and join us, or can I come up for a drink, or yeah, like very spontaneously. So in versus Poland, where everything is planned, like if we want to go out, you need to plan it, you need to mention it before. So I think that's maybe keeps us a little bit closer to people versus, but in the same time, maybe we are not that organized as they are. So if we look at how developed Poland is today, it's also maybe because of more organized than us, right? No, I don't think it is. I think sometimes it's easier than with Romanians, to be honest, because a few reasons. I think one is they're quite straightforward, so you don't need to do a lot of small talks and go around things. You can just say directly things. And second, I think it's less bureaucratic, at least than Romania. Romania is still a little bit more bureaucratic in some sense, like contracts and stuff like that. And I think our business with technology, they like when they speak English and there is more internationalism than just Polish environment. So yeah, I like it, and I don't think it's hard to run a business in Poland. Okay. Yeah, so what I like mainly in my environment is that things are better organized. So if somebody says something, it's high chance that this will happen. So this is a plus. Definitely the agglomeration of beautiful people in one place. So as I said before. And third really good thing, I think it's the hospitality. Yeah, the hospitality of people. People are, even though they are a bit cold, but when you are new to them, they are really open to welcome you in their communities. Minuses. So they have shitty parties, sorry. We party, I think, a little bit better, but maybe the Balkan style. So the music, I think it's music and partying and having fun. I think they are a little bit behind than us. in Romania at least. Another minus maybe is the language for me, at least 100%. And thirdly, even though I'm here for 10 years, it's really hard to make good friends with Polish people, right? Like they will be your, people around you and hanging out, but they are not those people that you can call in the middle of the night. I mean, I still struggle with having that very strong, friendships. One thing that popped in my mind is the barsh, but I know it's Ukrainian, but yeah, first time I had it here, so that's for sure. For sure, the soups are, for me, are really good, like the rosu, the barsh, the ogórkowa, all these are really good soups in terms of food. Second dish, not so much. Cities to visit. Wrocław, for sure. Kraków, like it's basic, yeah. Like you need to come to Kraków. Wrocław, definitely Gdynia. I mean not Gdynia, like whole Gdynia, Sopot and Gdańsk. Warsaw, in a way, like there are really nice places and nice vibes compared to the other places. Like there are much better parties in Warsaw than in all the other cities. That's 100%. They know how to party there, like in Kiev. Yeah, and that's about it. Maybe the mountains, but there are. If you go to Slovakia, there are better mountains, but still they have very good mountains here. Even though you might know some things or read some things, if you have somebody local here, if it's a business consultant or if they are, even on personal level, try to mingle with people that did this before you. Like they were here, they did businesses in the past. So, because they can burn your learning curve, right? Like you can burn some steps. Rather than you doing the mistakes, you can ask them, yeah? Definitely there are a lot of communities like foreigners in Poland or foreigners in Krakow or whatever city you go to. So those are good to join because again, you find people who have similar, let's say, challenges than you have, or they had similar challenges, so it's good to do that. If you're good with languages, learn the language, like even before coming here. I think that's really good. In terms of economy and what's happening, definitely it's a growing economy and it will grow because of the wave that is happening, right? So it's the closest to Germany. It's the easiest country to grow for European Union. I don't want to go in politics or whatever. The only challenge that I see is the fact that Poland will not have that many EU funds in the future like it had in the past. So the growth will not be accelerated similarly. But because of the past investment, there is still power in the local economy, right? So the local economy will thrive. So there will be more power to buy stuff by the local economy, but a new investment coming in from EU funds will be less and less because there are countries like Romania, Croatia, Bulgaria in which EU will invest. Plus there is a conflict between Europe and EU. So yeah, that's what I think. Overall, I still think that there is a great place to start a business and try to expand because it's also a big market.